Good afternoon, welcome to Manor Classics. It's Tim and Jim here again doing our weekly walkabout. Before we get into that, just a couple of things. If you haven't seen, look at our merchandise we've got. So we have t-shirts, we have hoodies, we have baseball caps.
All sizes by the looks of them, Jim.
All sizes, yeah. Even something to fit you. So we have all that, and we have cups.
Cups, yeah.
Which are lovely. Now look at that. But the very special thing about the cup is, very important message.
Don't forget.
Don't forget, it's important. So there you go. So our merchandise is here. You can buy it online. You can come and see us. It's great stuff. It's good quality as well, actually. So come and have a look. Also, while we're here doing a bit of admin, if you wish, we, due to the success of the business and the direction we're going in, we need an auction assistant. So if any of you guys are out there and you want a job, come to work with us and the whole team being an auction assistant, which is a great job because you'll be around cars, motorbikes, all the things we do. Send the CV in to info@manorparkclassics.com and let's see if we can get together. So, let's go look at some cars.
Okay, let's go.
Right, Timothy,
Right.
what have we got here?
So we've got quite an early Rolls-Royce Silver Spur here, or maybe even a Silver Spirit.
Spirit, I was going to say.
A Silver Spirit.
You're trying to confuse me
I
today.
was, wasn't I? So, lovely metallic blue, great leather interior, all the chrome, all the woods you need.
Yep.
For not a huge amount of money, Jim. We're just talking to the vendor at the moment about the reserve, and we're just awaiting a little bit more documentation to come through. But it's clean and tidy.
It's very clean and tidy, I have to say.
And what's more, it's over 40 years old. Difficult to believe now. When these were introduced in 1980, which is 45 years ago.
God.
This is an 81, so it's actually tax and MOT exempt.
1981.
I know, it's bonkers, isn't it?
It is. You don't think like that, do you?
I know.
No way.
But yeah, definitely clean and tidy, this one. Like I say, it won't be a huge amount of money. So we'll see how that one goes on the day.
Yeah, okay. And the reason it's with the boot up here, Fraser's taking the photographs of them. So sorry, Fraser. We're
Hello,
delaying
Fraser.
you. Right, we'll move on. Let Fraser carry on.
Let's get out of the way. And then on to this little Mini Moke here.
Oh, this is right up your street, isn't it?
It is right up my street, yeah. Huge fun, these little cars.
Yeah, I'll say.
So this one's a little bit more modern than the ones we've had in before, Jim.
Yeah.
So this one's actually an Australian-built one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's a later reg, obviously.
Yeah.
So it's a 77, I believe, so it's on an S.
Yep.
And again, what a great example. We've had some great Mokes in, haven't we?
We've had some great Mokes. And again, being a 77, it is tax and MOT exempt.
It is indeed, yeah. So it's got the 1275 engine in it, so it gives it a bit of poke.
Yep.
About 70, maybe not, actually. No, we'll leave that one till later. Imported 2023, apparently. Reserve on that one, around £10,000, which I don't think is too bad for a Moke. It looks like you've got all the weather gear here.
Well, I should say, you've got the weather gear, you've
It
got
looks
the
pretty
roll
new,
cage,
actually, that.
It's got nudge bars.
Yeah.
It's on a great set of alloys.
Yeah.
That is a lot of fun, and it looks fantastic,
Looks
I have
great.
to
The
say.
white with the black alloys really works, I think.
Yeah, it does. And again, if it's only came into the country in 23 and it's come from Australia, it's a warm climate car.
Warm, it is. Yeah. So actually, yeah, it's really clean underneath.
It's very clean.
Yeah.
I'm looking at everything
Super,
inside. It's been very well put together.
So £10,000 on that one, Jim.
Nice. Okay.
Let's have a wander over here. So we've got this Alvis here, which is a super looking bit of kit.
There's three exciting cars here, isn't there?
Yeah, so absolutely. So this is a 1270 Drophead Coupe, 1938. Again, we're just waiting for some more of the paperwork to come through so we can talk reserves at a later date.
Yep.
And we can tell people what paperwork we've got. But you know what, bearing in mind this is 90 years old nearly.
Yeah.
It's a great looking bit of kit, isn't it?
It's a fabulous looking car, and it's an Alvis.
Yeah.
So that, you know, in itself is a very historical British car.
It is.
Well,
it is. Two-tone.
It does need tidying, of course.
It needs a little bit of tidying, doesn't it?
That'll be respective in the price, but do you know what? It's a great looking car, isn't it?
It's super on the wires as well. Two-tone paintwork, bit of leather.
Yeah.
You've got the hood here with the pram irons on the side.
Yeah, I bet it looks fantastic with the roof down.
Yeah, absolutely. And a great reg as well.
But yeah, nice car, that.
Okay. Excellent.
And then...
So, yeah, on to two really special cars now, Jim. So, this one in particular. Now, I'll just say, it might not look much, but this has the capacity to be a very, very expensive, hugely valuable car.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Absolutely. So this is a Mercedes 380K, and the K is important because it's a supercharged version.
Yep.
And more importantly as well, it's a Type A. So that
Right.
means it's a 2-seater cabriolet.
Special.
Very, very special. We have the original build documentation from Mercedes,
Wow.
which shows it was built in 1933.
Yeah.
It's actually registered on the V5 as a 1936 for some reason, but anyway, it's a 1933, which is very early. We believe they built 12 or possibly 16 of this particular model. We don't know, it depends on who you check with.
Yeah.
And Mercedes know of about 4 or 5 which are left.
Okay.
We don't know whether that's one of these, so we might have unearthed another one.
Possibly.
Notwithstanding that, obviously it's a project, obviously it needs tons and tons and tons of work, but all the essentials are there.
Yes. Well, George was having a chat to me yesterday about this, and he's done a lot of research on it, which is great. I'm happy to share that with you if you're interested in the car. But the prices that restored cars, okay, it's going to cost a lot of money to restore it, that there is no doubt. However, they were 500,000-600,000, some of them.
Well, and the rest.
Yeah.
And the rest. I mean, I saw one that had been sold in the States a couple of years ago, and it was $1.5 million. But notwithstanding that had an 8,000 hour restoration. So that's probably £1 million worth of resto.
8,000 hours.
8,000 hour restoration.
That's some people's lifetime.
Well, it is. Indeed, it is. Indeed, it is. But this is just and it's just bonkers to me that this stuff is out there. You know, this came to us from a deceased estate. He had 8 cars, and we're selling all of them, 4 online and 4 here. This is one of the 4 here, next to the Cord there, which we'll talk about in a minute. Hugely rare car, potentially hugely valuable. No reserve, Jim. So it'll do whatever it does on the day. We'll see. We're going to do some more background. I'm speaking to the Mercedes Club and the UK, and they're talking to their guys over in Germany. We want to find as much information as we possibly can about this car before it gets to auction, and we will do that.
And that's the beauty. You know, the job we do is, you know, we're around these wonderful cars day in, day out on motorbikes.
Yes.
And we see the all MGs and this, that, and we see Ferraris and all this, but every now and again, something special. I know it doesn't look it, but boy, is this special.
It is.
Very special. And just to be around this car is, you know, if you're a petrol head and you understand it, just to be in the sheer presence of this is amazing.
Amazing. 120 brake horsepower in 1933, Jim.
Well,
amazing, isn't it?
Back then, that was something.
That was something, absolutely. And this was something as well in the 30s as well. So what we've got here is a Cord 812. I believe they call it a Sportsman because it's the cabriolet version. But note, right-hand drive.
Yes, very, very unusual.
Very unusual. So we believe that they built a limited number to go to South Africa and Australia, and they're exported. So I think this is probably one of those cars.
Yes.
Again, we're talking to the Owners Club about it just to find out a little bit more about it. These were hugely revolutionary at the time, Jim. They were front-wheel drive.
Yeah.
Amazing bits of kit with pop-up lights
Pop-up
as
headlights
well.
And a covered hood.
And a covered hood as well.
I read that bit.
Absolutely. Now, Charlotte just pokes her camera in there. We've actually found some of the chrome work as well.
More chrome.
So you can see here these iconic exhaust pipes that came out of the bonnet and went into the wings.
Yeah.
We've now got those that were found in the loft where the house was. We've got the reg plate here.
That's nice.
We have got some documentation as well for it. So again, a really exciting find that came to us from 25 miles down the road from a semi-detached house in Manchester.
Unbelievable.
It's bonkers, isn't it?
And this is UK registered as well.
This is UK registered.
And it has a V5.
We've got a V5 with it, albeit an old-fashioned V5, but it's still live on the website.
DVLA know about it.
DVLA know about it, which is great.
Yeah.
And at the moment, we're still trying to do some history on it, trying to find out a little bit more about the history, where their car has been. It seems as though it was first in the UK in the 1950s, round about that time. The owner, who's sadly passed away, he bought it in the early 60s together with that Mercedes as well.
What a collection of cars.
What a collection of cars. In addition to his Morris Minor pickup and his Triumph Stag and one or two others as well he had.
Ford Model A, wasn't it?
Ford Model A as well, yes.
Yeah, he had some great cars, didn't he?
He had some great cars, yeah. So again, no reserve on that one, Jim. It will just do whatever it does on the day. So we shall see.
We shall see. One thing we always advise with all cars is please come and see them. Make an appointment, come and have a cup of tea with us and a chat. Must bring biscuits, obviously. But do that. But these two especially, they need to be looked at because this is not a Sunday afternoon restoration on either of them.
No.
But it'll be massively rewarding. And when these cars are restored, the values are mind-boggling.
Yes.
But do come and see them.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Okay.
What else have we got?
Well, I think we head outside now, Jim.
Outside, yes. Right then, every now and again we come across great cars. We've just seen the Mercedes and the Accord, which are obviously fantastic, but sometimes we come across very famous cars or replicas of very, very famous cars, and we're very, very pleased to have this. So, how custy is that? See what I did there?
I do.
Yeah, it's good, that one.
Cushy.
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 Yeah, it's me teeth.
It is. Obviously a replica, Jim.
It's a replica.
But what a great replica.
It's very authentic.
It's really authentic, isn't it? I'd have trouble telling the difference there between the real Trotter's independent trading company.
I don't think anybody would know, but from an authenticity point of view, the roof rack, it's only missing the inflatable lady in the back.
Yes, so, well, I understand that it's being sorted.
Apparently so.
Yes, yes. I think it's going to be an image.
It might be doing other things at the moment. So,
otherwise engaged.
Not with us.
Not with us, absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, this is a bit of fun. It runs, it drives, it's MOT, it's everything it needs to be. It's fantastic. Who doesn't want that?
Yeah.
And again, price-wise on this,
6
to 8 maybe.
Something like that.
But do you know what?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, imagine that in your man cave.
Oh,
I know you need a pretty big man cave, but that's great, isn't it?
It'd be fantastic. You know, outside your house and just really upset your neighbours.
Yeah.
Whatever you do with it, it can't be wrong.
Yeah.
But look at that.
Yeah.
We're very pleased to have it.
We like that.
We do, don't we?
Right, okay. Okie doke then. Over to this one then. From the Sublime to the Rolls Royce.
Yes, that was very good.
I like that.
I like that.
So a lovely two-tone Rolls Royce, this one.
This is lovely,
so,
isn't it?
This is ALN 909, which again is Allen maybe?
Possibly.
Great reg. But two-tone Rolls Royce, 1933, Jim.
Yeah.
This is a 2025. Now, we did have a 2025. We actually flew at the other auction.
It did.
The
rebodied one.
The rebodied one.
Yes.
This one is a little bit more statesman-like, I would say.
A bit more original, one would argue.
More original.
As it was built back in the day.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure I've seen these in Downton Abbey as well. So you could channel your inner Crawley family if you wanted to on a Sunday afternoon. This is a 2025 Thrupp and Maberly limousine.
Really?
Which is a grand looking thing.
It's a fantastic looking thing, isn't it? Just the shape of it. I mean,
super.
Have a look inside here with the camera, because this is, again,
isn't it amazing?
Something else.
Amazing bit of kit.
There.
It's a 1937, Jim.
Yeah, look at that. It's very nice inside,
It's lovely.
Very nice.
I like the glass division there.
Yes.
So you can leave the family behind you and you can have a bit of peace and quiet in
I think
front.
it's more about the chauffeur, not
Oh, is it the chauffeur? All right.
It's more about the chauffeur.
Not listening to your laugh.
Yeah. Yeah, not the family, the chauffeur. But nevertheless,
what a great bit of kit.
Isn't it? And it's all there as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I'm looking at it, it looks like it's had a restoration at some point. The interior is lovely, the tyres are good.
Yeah.
It's just, the chrome's fantastic.
Super, isn't it? So again, we're waiting for some paperwork on this one, and then we'll talk reserves. But on the face of it, I think that's a smashing looking car.
So do I. Just don't make them like that anymore, do
They
they?
don't. On to this Aston Martin DB9, Jim.
Yes.
So you know a little bit about this one, don't you?
Yeah, I do. DB9 Volante. Lovely colour combination in metallic black with magnolia leather. Now, one thing we must tell you is, often it happens with convertibles with the sun, that leather sometimes gets a little bit more patina than you'd want. So this car is going away to have leather completely retreated, redone, fed, homogenised. So it'll be absolutely spectacular when it comes back. But the car itself is beautiful.
Yeah.
It's got an amazing history. It's got the Aston Martin service book. I think there's 10 or 12 stamps in the book.
Right.
It's just lovely. It's just a very nice car. Let's just see if it's open here. So that is a nice car.
Yep.
Rare car as well, being a Volante.
And we're talking mid-20s on that one, Jim?
Mid-20s, but it'll be pretty much all it needs to be.
Yep.
You know, and I think at this moment in time, Aston Martins have never been cheaper.
Yeah,
and that,
absolutely.
you know, mid-20s, that's
Great
a
value.
hell of a lot of car for an Aston
6
Martin.
litre, is it? V12?
Yes. Oh, it's the daddy.
Ooh, it is the daddy, indeed. Now, here's the daddy of rallying in the 60s.
But you're off now, aren't you?
So I'm off.
I'll just stand
I'm
here.
happy. I am in my happy place now. So this is a Mini Cooper, Rover Mini Cooper.
Yep.
But it's a really rare Monte Carlo special edition.
Yep.
So they built, I believe, 200 of these.
Right, okay. That's worldwide?
UK only.
UK only.
So this one is a Japanese one.
Right, okay.
So this one's a little bit different from the UK ones because it's an automatic, which
That
is
is
handy.
different.
Yeah. And also it's got air conditioning as well.
Wow.
So that's what your Japanese minis. It's a bit more specced up than normal UK ones.
That is interesting.
Yeah. Now this one's in great nick. Obviously, because it's Japanese, it's a lowish mileage,
Yeah.
but they don't have salt on the roads
No,
over
they
there.
don't.
So consequently, these minis do last a lot longer out there than
Yes.
they do in the UK. So it's a rare special edition.
Yep.
Tick the box. It's in great condition. Tick the box. We've got some history with it.
Yep.
It was imported in, let me just check me that, 2021.
Right, okay.
And it's a 1995
Yeah.
originally. So
It's beautiful, isn't it? It's
coming up to
beautiful
30
condition.
years old. It's,
Yeah.
it's a great special edition Mini. One of the more.
It's a beautiful
So
thing.
they built. I built them in black as well and red.
Okay.
And it's a super. It's one of the more sought after special edition minis.
Yeah, and if you look in there, you've got the wood trim, the red carpets,
Yeah.
two-tone red,
Yeah.
and light grey seats, but aircon and automatic.
Aircon and automatic.
That is
as
amazing.
well.
I don't think I've ever seen that combination.
It's a great little city car, isn't it?
Yeah, isn't it
It's
fantastic?
a great little, and it's economical as well. You've got a little bit of punch there from the 1275 engine. This great rack as well on the top, which is very period for the 60s.
Very.
Really like that.
Yeah, and if you wanted to, that would come off.
Yeah.
Should you wish to.
Yeah.
But it's just it's the aircon and automatic. What a combination.
Yep. So we're looking at 8, 9, 10 maybe on that one, Jim.
I thought you were going to say more on that, Tim, actually, but
Well,
there you go.
yeah. I mean, it would cost that to restore one of these days,
Yes.
to restore a UK one. So why
Yeah.
do that? You might as well buy this one
Might as well
when it's
buy
all
that.
done.
And you wouldn't get an automatic with aircon either.
You wouldn't get an automatic with aircon, absolutely.
No, I like that.
Yeah, so that's a really nice little Mini, that one. We like that one.
Nice door shut on it and the slam as well. I like it.
Yeah, MOT on till May 26 as well. So it's got 12 months ticket on it.
It has.
Which is good. 72,000 miles.
Nice. Yeah, I like
Okie doke. Yeah.
Right.
And then we're going over here, I think, Jim. So we've got a really nice BMW over here to show people.
that.
So
Now
this is
then.
an E36 and it's a 316i, but again, like the Mini, it's an automatic.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's a rare thing in itself.
It is, because
Yeah.
I thought most of the 316s were manuals, but this one's an auto and it's got the most amazing interior.
Well, that is called saffron.
Right, okay.
Okay, so you've got diamond black with saffron leather.
Yep.
And what makes this very, very unusual is it's a non-sunroof car.
Right,
So
okay.
somebody has spent the money on a rear sunblind,
Yeah.
saffron leather, it has got aircon, and the automatic gearbox.
Yes,
So it was probably quite an intelligent purchase back in the day.
yes.
Now if we have a little look in there, you can see how nice it is in there. So look at that, you've got saffron leather, saffron carpets, black dashboard. That's a nice car.
That's lovely, isn't
It's
it?
a lovely car, it is. It is.
So what else can I tell you about this one then, Jim? So we're looking at a £5,000 reserve on it. Some of that, £5,000 or £6,000, somewhere around that.
It's a great investment.
60,000 miles. It's got a ticket on
Just
it.
been MOT, I think it was
new
Friday
MOT,
last week, I think.
new MOT, 4 new
Yeah.
tyres on it as well.
Yeah.
Coombs were the supplying dealers. Apparently, yeah, down south. So they're a well-known dealership, aren't they?
They are.
and-
So I'm going to tell you a little story about one of these.
Oh, do you have to?
I have to.
Go
yeah.
on then.
Yeah.
Is it rude?
No, but it was very upsetting at the time.
Oh, go on then. Go on.
Back in the day when I worked for BMW, it was great days. We used to drive around in all types of high-end cars, M3s, engine 5 series. It was wonderful. And this particular day, I did something very naughty and upset my sales manager.
Right.
Something about a service history.
Okay.
Anyway, my sales manager, Mr. Bates, morning now, punished me by taking my M3 off me
Right.
and giving me a 316 automatic coupe. That wasn't half of it.
Go on.
It was in a colour called Sunbeam, it was pink.
Oh, right.
Interior.
wow.
This was cloth.
That's great.
That's an extra on it.
Wow.
And
That's quite a punishment.
yeah, I learnt.
I bet you did.
I learned
bet
that
you
day.
did. I bet you did.
That day. I had 3 months.
Oh, right.
Anyway,
Okay.
there you go.
That
Great
was
car.
a great car. Well, I'm guessing that colour mix. This one's probably nicer.
This is far better.
Yeah, far
I
better.
wouldn't have been so upset if I was given that. But yeah, great cars.
Okay, so we've got here a Rolls Royce,
We're
Jim.
doing that one.
Yeah, we'll do this one. Oh, well, we'll do this one.
We'll
Go
do
back
that
to
one in a minute.
So we're going to do another Rolls Royce here. Now this one is a 20 horsepower Park Ward Tourer,
Wow.
1937. And whereas with the limo, obviously you've got the glass and the partition.
Yeah.
This one's open
Complete open. Yeah.
with the roof as well.
It's nice, isn't it? The roof looks new.
Again, nearly 90 years old, Jim.
Yeah. And this has been going through a restoration,
Looks
hasn't
like it, doesn't it?
And obviously
Yes.
things have happened. So you can
Yes.
see where he's marked off here to put the weather gear, I guess.
Yeah.
But this looks new.
Yep.
The paintwork looks great. So this
Yeah.
is a halfway through restoration, I would guess.
So it probably just needs a bit of finishing
just
off.
needs finishing off.
Again, we're just waiting for the paperwork on this one,
yeah.
and then we'll get the write-ups done, and we'll agree a reserve figure with the customer.
Yeah.
And then away we'll go.
Good plate as well.
Nice plate,
And
yes.
you've got the old wrap at the back. It's
Yep.
nice, that.
Yep.
But you can see that, to be fair, the paintwork's lovely.
Yeah.
And the interior looks very authentic.
Like a
very
sagey
nice.
green, isn't it?
It is, with the black. Yeah, it's very nice.
Okie doke.
Okay.
And then onto this one here. So we've got this Bentley R-Type here, Jim,
Yes.
which is quite a nice bit of kit actually. Two-tone.
Yeah.
It's a 1954. 2 previous owners, Jim. That's
Is that
all.
all?
4.6 litre engine, so that
Yeah.
probably gives you more than enough poke.
Yes.
This one's got an MOT, so notwithstanding the fact, it's 70 odd years old, it's got an MOT through to May 26. Lots of bills on file. Really usable, I would say, that one. Really usable.
That's a great colour combination,
Yeah,
isn't
it is, it is.
Two-tone grey.
Yeah.
With the brown or
Yeah.
sand-coloured interior.
It's not perfect, but
No,
we're not
it's
asking
not.
perfect money for it, are we?
No, but we have this debate from time to time. Do you buy a concourse car that never sees the light of day, or do you buy something you can quite happily poodle around in? I'm in the latter camp, personally.
Indeed. I'm not sure what camp I'm in.
Well, I think you are as well, because I've seen some of your cars, and they're not concourse. So you're there by default.
Fair enough. That's a good shout.
Yeah, don't worry.
So, price-wise, round about £15,000, I reckon, Jim.
It's value, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah,
I think so.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Right, okay, on to the next then.
Right, tractor.
The tractor. Now, I think this is the last one of the day, Jim.
I think it is.
So let's go out
Go out
with
style.
a bang, as it were.
Yeah.
So this is a pre-Massey. So Massey Ferguson.
Before they became
it's
Massey Ferguson.
So we've lost the Massey and we're just with a Ferguson tractor.
So it's a Ferguson 35.
We don't have any paperwork, unfortunately.
Well, you never do they?
That's been lost somewhere.
Yeah.
1958, we think.
Yeah.
Is,
Okay.
is about the time of this tractor.
Yeah.
And what a great bit of kit.
Isn't it?
Because we had those Lamborghini tractors, didn't we?
We did.
And they were something special. I think this one's equally as nice.
I think quality-wise, as in the restoration, yes, you're right, it is.
Yeah.
And you can, I mean, it's been done very well, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I think it's also, you can tell it's been used a little as well somewhere. But that's nice.
That's a no reserver.
Is it really?
Yeah. Ferguson 35. So look out for that one on the website.
Yeah.
Now, so that's all the cars for this week.
We had one of these at Barron's we sold a
right,
month
yes.
or so ago. My
Yeah,
friend George bought it and he travelled all the way down from Widnes to pick it up.
You didn't drive it back, did
He didn't drive it, well, no.
He's still on the go now.
Yeah. He's mad enough to do that, but no, he didn't. But if only he'd have waited,
He could have had this one.
could have saved 400 miles and 100 quid in petrol.
Absolutely.
There you go.
Oh, well. So, yeah, I think we'll find a home for this one, definitely.
We will. Right, talking of Barron's, we're going to switch over there now, check the television, and see what the guys have got down there in Southampton. So, chaps, what have you got?
And thank you, Runcorn. Well, good afternoon, one and all, and welcome to the Barron's Manor Park weekly walk around of our latest editions. And again with me this week is a friend and colleague, Tony, who is also going to talk to you about some of the cars that we've actually got in. And the very first one we've got to have a look at is, look at this, shining example, every salesman's dream, Vauxhall Cavalier. All from, where are we? 1980?
Yeah, but
you remember the 80s, Tony.
Well, I just about go back that far now. But it's a really nice example of what's now become a very rare car. The interior is just a complete time warp. This is a lovely example, very simple, very low grade of car, but it's just so well presented. Very low mileage. I believe it's about 30,000 miles or 30.
Yeah, 39,000 miles. It's the 2-litre GL version, so it's the middle of the pack because they did an L and they did a GLS, all slightly different trims. I mean, look at the colour. I mean, amazing colour.
Orange tan.
Orange tan. I mean, you know, you can't get better than this. Matching velour. You've even got a nice, very well fitted sunroof in it, which is absolutely excellent. The other thing also that it's got is the correct period Ross style wheels with the chrome trim. So you haven't lost any of those. I believe there's some spares in the back as well.
Yeah, there's a few spares in the back, but the car is it's a very good, very low mileage, manual, 2-litre GL, something that you just don't see very often anymore.
No, absolutely amazing. So have a look on the website. The pictures are all there. There's a nice description on there. Do your homework. Come down and have a look if this is one of the things that appeals to you. If we're moving further on down the line, we have yet another example of another low mileage car.
Yeah.
I mean, look at this.
Even lower mileage.
Lower
car.
mileage, yeah. Silver XK8. Absolutely stunning, this one. And if I just turn my notes over here, because I can't remember everything, 29,000 miles. I mean, what is there not to like?
Yeah. It's a 4.2 litre example, which is the better one to have, in a beautiful silver with black leather. Absolutely stunning car all round. Wheels are good, tyres are good. It's all good.
It is, isn't it? And what are we looking at for this? 10,000-ish, give or take?
Yeah, in that area, but to get such a low mileage example,
I know.
in such good condition,
Yeah.
with the 4.2 engine, just exceptional.
It is. MOT'd to 2026, no less.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely incredible.
Ready to drive away.
It is, indeed. So, that's 2. We've got 2 more. More exciting prospects, something a little different. Now then, everybody cries out for a Sunbeam Tiger, particularly the V8, and that is what this is. Yes, it is road going, but it's also got all the correct competition papers with it as well.
And has a winning pedigree.
It does. Absolutely.
It is a very good example, much straighter than I expected. No dings or bangs that I can see. All the interior floor pans are good, painted, fresh. The tank in the boot, all for racing. All the fire systems, the carbon seats. It is just a thing of beauty.
It is. Absolutely incredible. Yeah, it takes you back, doesn't it, Tony, when you used to race?
Well, I raced for a long time. I have to say, I've never quite had the privilege to race a Tiger. I did race a Mustang with a very similar, obviously, engine. But yes, I'd love to have a little go in this one around.
Yeah. And
Thruxton would be nice.
Yeah, that's correct, yeah. I did read also that I believe under separate negotiation, the guys got the original engine under...
Yeah, the original parts are available as a separate negotiation to put it back to what it obviously was as a standard road car.
Yeah, but realistically, I'm not sure that would happen because if somebody is going to look and buy this, they're going to use it for racing, track day work or whatever really, because as you said earlier, it's good to go, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good to go.
Yeah.
Something you can actually drive to your track day, fly round and drive home.
Yeah, that's right. Well, they used to say, race on a Sunday, sell on a Monday, wasn't it?
Well,
something like that, yeah.
If you were lucky.
If you were lucky, that's right. So, and now we've got something realistically for the connoisseur. Can't remember the last time we had one of these, if ever. But over here, we have what could be described as a very verdant green McLaren 650S. Now, this is a wonderful machine, fully carbon fibre. For you guys out there that know about McLarens, you are probably going to read up about all this, and you probably know all the spec listings as well. This has got a shed load of various bits and pieces on it. I was having a look earlier to sort of see what sort of extras it has got. It's got odd things like a front end lift on it for all your speed bumps and everything else like this. It's got the seats and various other extras that were built into the later 675S. Okay, so this is your 650, but bits from the later version. It's 2014, 3.8 litre V8.
It sounds absolutely amazing when you fire it up.
It does.
It seems to run beautifully. We've manoeuvred it about, very easy to manoeuvre, very light on the steering. It's just an amazing thing to drive, to sit in. And again, I think I would rather like to take it round a track day.
I'm sure.
I'd be scared on the road, I think, but...
Yeah. I think the nice thing with stuff like this is when they were new, obviously, they came out, they were extremely expensive. The majority of people, it was beyond their budget. Now, of course, as I say, this is a 214 machine, and you're looking at around 70, 75K roughly for this.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But it is a lot of car for the money.
Oh, absolutely. And to buy it new when they came out, you were looking at another 100,000 on top of that. Looking at the books, which is quite absolutely incredible when you start to think about it. But it is, yeah, a lovely machine. And realistically, from our point of view for this week, these are the later editions. We are expecting a lot more in over the next few days. So if there's anything of interest that you see on the website, just give us a ring. Make an appointment if you have to and come on down and just have a look. We've got the history and everything else like that you can peruse at your leisure. If you're really lucky, we might even make you a cup of coffee. Other than that, we'll be back next week to talk about even more cars that come in and to highlight our new additions. So from Tony and I, it's back to you at Runcorn. Thank you very much.
Right, thank you for that, Barons. Now then, we've got a lot of cars coming in. We've got some great cars coming, haven't we?
We've got some lovely cars coming in. I've got a lovely Mini Cooper Mark II coming in from Ireland, all the way from Ireland. There's an Esprit Turbo coming.
There is, red one, yes.
A red one.
That'll be nice.
There's a CLS Merc.
There is, special edition one, isn't it?
Special edition, so it's a grand design or grand edition.
That'll be
One
nice.
of the last ones, 2010.
Yeah.
Which is family owned since new.
Yeah.
I think there's a smattering of Porsches as well on the way to us
There
as
is,
well.
there's a fair few Porsches coming
which
as
will
it
be nice.
happens. I think we've got a Bentley Continental GT coming.
Right.
We've got a Rover 825.
Right.
There's a rare
That's a
car
rare bit of
saloon.
kit.
Is it 80s? Would that be mid-80s?
90s.
90s?
Mid-90s.
Mid-90s,
Yeah, mid-90s.
Four-door saloon in green, that's quite nice. That'll be with us very soon. We've got a great selection of cars, and there's a load of cars and bikes coming that we haven't even met yet.
Yeah.
So who knows? But keep looking at the website, and also keep looking at the website for the cars that didn't sell the last auction.
Yeah.
We are selling quite a few. We have sold quite a few since the auction, which was Saturday. So we're only 5 days in and we're doing quite well. But there's still a few left. Give us a call. Any of the guys will happily talk it through with you, look at the price, negotiate with the vendor and you, and see if we can find the compromise. There always is if we try hard enough.
Yeah, yeah.
And don't forget, if you know anybody who wants to come and work with us here at our lovely facility in Cheshire and talk about the cars and look at the cars that we play with all day, and even this, send the application into the website, which is on the screen, info@manorparkclassics.com. We'd love to hear from you. And we promise you, you'll enjoy the job.
Indeed, indeed. I think that's it then, Jim.
One more thing.
Oh, biscuits.
Biscuits.
Oh,
Got to
well,
mention biscuits.
And the other thing is, I'm so glad we're coming from outside, because that wind is playing havoc with my hair.
Yeah, obviously. So much so you've left it out there.
I know, it's out there, so it's playing around the car park. It is.
Yeah, I think some cat's gone to live with it.
Anyway.
We'll go find Tim's hair, and we'll see you next week.